Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Starseed Healing Circle. So, this is my last recording from South Africa for now. The next recording will be from Egypt. Exciting and scary. I have no idea how the healing sessions will play out while I'm in Egypt. I believe there are photography and video restrictions in many parts. So what I will do is, where I can, I will see if I can do some recordings at temple sites or sacred sites if I can, if I've got the space and the time. Alternatively, what I will do is I'll take some photos, I'll set some things up, and I may do some voice notes that I then compile for the sessions. So otherwise I will just have to do it from the hotel room or something. We'll see how it all plays out over the next month. But yes, your next session is going to be from Egypt. Okay, so in today's session, it actually turned out completely different to what I thought. I thought, because it's the beginning of a month, so I like to do a reading. And I was going to do a Book of Doors reading and using the Wands of Horus cards. And surprise, surprise, guides told me otherwise. So we have something else set up for today. It's actually something I've been wanting to do for quite a while. But obviously the time was not right. And here we are. Let's start with our tuning. So we have the light code activation for emotional expression. So let's get quiet, close your eyes, and just tune into what it is that you would like to receive, let go of, heal, or manifest, or bring into your life. This intention setting is very important because you could listen to these healing sessions over and over and over, each time using a different goal or focus, and each time you will receive something different. So this work really is multidimensional and works on so many different levels. Once you're clear about what it is that you would like to work with in today's session, open your eyes and allow your eyes to rest lightly on the light code. Perhaps your eyes want to trace the light code like it's a labyrinth for the eyes. You can spend as much time here as you need. Okay, let's have a look at what came up in today's session. So we have a grid packed with a combination of crystals and tachyons, and the base that we have are the Enochian directions and the Enochian tablet of union. So as I've mentioned, I wanted to do this quite a while ago already, but obviously the time wasn't right. And I don't know how much you all know about Enochian magic or healing or meditation using Enochian magic. So Enochian magic was developed or channeled by John Dee many years ago. It's one of those traditions that's been sitting in, what do we call it? Mystery and all of that for many years as well. I've been drawn to this form of healing and meditation and magic since I was really young, but it was one of those techniques that always scared me a little bit, and I think it scared me because I didn't understand it. And so through the years I've done lots of reading about it, and I think it was around 2010, maybe 2011, when things started settling in, and it was like, oh, okay, this is how it all works. And what I found is that using this particular technique takes you into a very, very deep meditation, and it can be a very healing meditation. Now, I'm not going to go through all of the different calls. We're going to do maybe the first 2 calls, and then we'll stop at that one. And the calls are just to get you into a meditative state. So what we'll do is we'll combine this grid that we have. We'll combine it with the calls. I'll start a map coning session for us as well. And I'm releasing, you are the first to hear this, probably. Yes, I guess you'll be the first to hear it. My latest track that I channeled, which is called The Healing Temple. And so this track, as I'd mentioned, is not released yet. It will be soon, and you are the first to hear it and to work with it. So we'll be playing that in the background. Okay, so just a little rundown of what we have here. We've got the directions. Each of the directions are associated with an element, and in the center we've got all of the elements coming together. So just a little bit of a close-up. I've got a clear crystal quartz sphere in the center. In the north, south, east, west, closest to the sphere, there are aqua aura crystals. And on the diagonals, there's peach aura crystals. And then on the left and on the right, the black little stones, those are called pneumite. That is the oldest known stones that humanity has that's been uncovered. It's something like 4 billion years old, if not more. I think it's 4 billion. And it comes from a place in Greenland. And it's only accessible at certain times during the year, this particular mine, because obviously they need to get into here in summer seasons, because otherwise it's all frozen over. So we've got the oldest stones known to mankind, which is pneumite. And then obviously we've got the tachyons and the aqua crystals. Those are the newest ones known to mankind. Okay, so on the top and bottom, there are Herkimer diamonds. Those are for attunement and connection. And then we've got the apple aura crystals on the one diagonal corner of this tablet, and angel aura crystals on the other corner. And then we've got rose quartz on the north, south, east, west points. Just another close-up on that one. What you can see next to the rose quartz is also danburide. The danburides are pointing in, and the idea here is to bring forgiveness and healing in. The aqua auras, those bring, so this is the blue one next to the quartz sphere. Those bring in the gold frequency, and they will bring the very strong focus that they radiate out from the sphere. The peach aura crystals, they also radiate out from the sphere. Let's quickly get another angle here. Just on the other side of the danburide, this is the ones that you'll see on the red and the green and the yellow. Just on the other side of the danburide, there is a citrine. It's a smoky citrine. And the citrines are pointing out. So they are there to pull out negative energies from our bodies and from our surroundings. As we look further out on the water and the air cards, we have on the edges 12-sided pyramids. These are to bring in the angelic frequencies. And right on top on the earth and at the bottom on fire, we have clear spiral pyramids. These are to bring in the high frequencies from the crown through to the base and beyond. And then on the diagonals, there are rainbow spiral pyramids. These are to break down any heavy, negative, dense energies and to bring a smooth, new high frequency in. So this grid is actually quite a potent one. It looks quite simple, but I've spent a little bit of time with it just before I started the recording, just to get a sense of the feeling and how it goes, and it's actually quite intense. So on your side, I would suggest, I mean, I'm going to be playing a little video that I made just of the grids. You can sit and watch that while we do the work, or you could lie down and you can close your eyes and you can go in as deep as you want with this particular meditation. This is going to be a healing meditation, so use this opportunity to soak up any energies that you receive, and also use this time to dialogue with your higher self, with your soul, with spirit, with your guides, and give them feedback and let them know what is happening for you while you are doing this, and what are you receiving and what are your insights. Perhaps you may want to have a little notepad next to you if you want to make notes, but really with this one you can lie down and you can soak it all up and you can just allow yourself to go with it. Okay, so let's get starting. I'm going to start off with a few calls and what do we call it, like calls, prayers, or things like that. And the calls and the prayers are there to set the mind in place. Really what they are, the way that I see it, is to get, especially when we get to the Enochian calls, they are there to get your conscious brain to switch off and to stop analyzing. Initially you'd probably go like, what is going on over here? But then just let it go, just settle into it. And as I mentioned, we're going to combine this with the map coning, which is also quite powerful. So let's get comfortable. Teach me, O Creator of all things, to have correct knowledge and understanding, for your wisdom is all that I desire. Speak your word in my ear, O Creator of all things, and set your wisdom in my heart. Amen. I invite you to say the following words after me. I would like to open a map coning session. I call on the overlighting diva of healing. Please join with me now. I would like to connect with Pan. Please join with me now. I would like to connect to my medical assistance program. Please join with me now. I would like to connect to my higher self. Please join with me now. Pa med fam med drux fam fam ur ged graf drux med graf graf med or med gal ged drux. Pa drux un tal fam don ur graf don or gisk gon med un ged med graf van ur don un. Pa drux ur don ur drux un med graf med graf kef ged ur mals fam un. Pa gon med un graf fam mals tal ur pa drux un van un med un, gon, drux, ur. Med, gon, gix, don, ur, van, ur, don, ur. Med, graf, med, don, ur, med. Gon, ur, don, med. Gisk, van, ur, graf. Seven rest in seven, and the seven live by seven. The seven govern the seven, and by seven all government is. Galas getog, thoas, harlon, unon oath, galethog. Zavkiel, Zadkiel, Kamuel, Raphael, Hanael, Michael, Gabriel. El me esse ina akele asdobon stimukul ihe ilr dema hio beiga stimkul es ab as ekie maadimi ezemili I an aveliba rokle hagonel ilmemes sabathiel zadkiel madimiel semeiel logahel korabiel lavanael lua lang sach urch Ead Moszir, Ead Babsna, Ead Sorgru, Ead Ser Ofs. Olson Forsk Goho Ead Balt lunch, kalts, fonfo, sobra zeo ror ita naspad. Gra ta malberg, des holke, kaa nothoa, zimze, od komaa, ta nobolo, zien, soba, thil, nogope, perege, aldi, des, urbes, obole, gersam, kasaram, ohorole, kabapir, des zonrezeg, kab, idna, pela farsam, od, Zeneraza adna od gono iapil des hom od to soba iaod ipam u ipamis des loholo web zomt pomal od bogpa ahi ta piamos od Vaoan, Zakare, Ka od Zamram, od Kikle, Ka, Zorgelab, Zirodo, Nokomad, Hoas, Iada. Adeget, Vipa, Zongonom, Va'ayap, Salde, Viv el, Sobam, Ialg Prag, Iza, Zaza, Pia, Ka Sarama, Abaramaga, Talo, Paralkleda, Katalorsh, lek tubures ugue balto giui his lusurde ori od mikalp his bia ozonogon labnoan trofkros tage ok manin iaidon torzu gohel zakar ka kanokod zamaran miklazo od ozazm frelep lapsir ioiad. I invite you to say the following words after me. I would like to close this map coning session. I thank my higher self, and I now release this connection. I thank my medical assistance program, and I now release this connection. I would like to thank Pan, and I now release this connection. I'd like to thank the Overlighting Diva of Healing. Thank you for the work that was done, and I now release this connection. And this map coning session is now closed.